Okay, so one thing that really bothers me and really gets to me is how someone on Tumblr, Facebook even, Twitter, I don't even know, but it really bothers me when people on social sites can click can't even talk, anonymous, and say go die, and you don't even know them, and they don't know you. That really pisses me off. And even if you know them and they know you, that still pisses me off. I don't care how much you hate that person. What in your right mind you think gives you the right, besides the fact that we're in America and you can speak your mind, what makes you think in your right mind that it is okay to click anonymous and say, go die, you worthless piece of shit, I hope you hang yourself tonight or shoot yourself with a gun? I only have one thing to say about that. Well, no, I have a lot to say about it, because that really pisses me off. But before you click anonymous and say to someone you don't even know, and you say, go die, I want you to stop and think. I wonder what this person goes through. I wonder what this person has to put up with every day. I wonder what this person's life is, and if I say this, I wonder how it will affect them. And it bothers me because hardly any of you do that. None of you probably even do that, to be honest. Okay? You don't know how insecure that person is. You don't know what they go through. You don't know what they put up with. And you think, in your small little fucking mind, it is okay to click anonymous and say, go die, you worthless piece of shit. And there's one thing I gotta say about that, and the only worthless piece of shit here is you. The ones who do that, the only worthless piece of shit is you. Because that person could be so insecure and so close to actually committing suicide because all the shit they have to put up with and live through that they're just so tired of it, and you say that could be the last thing you would ever say to them, and they would actually go do it, and they would commit suicide because of you. And I really hope that makes you feel like shit. I really do. And then you'll be sitting there regretting that you ever typed that or ever said that, and you will be crying in your bed, hopefully, saying, oh my God, God, I am so sorry that I ever said that to that person because now they are dead. They are dead, covered in blood on the floor somewhere. They are dead because of what I said to them, and I could have helped them. But no, I had to be a dumbass, click anonymous and say, go die. Instead of saying, instead of just having a conversation, instead of having a normal conversation, and maybe getting to know that person, maybe they would tell you what they would go through. And then you would go back and think, wow, I was about to say to this person, go die. And they would have done it. You people, society is fucked. It really is. But if you would just stop and think, you could save someone's life. But if you don't think, you could take someone's life. And it would be your fault because you are the one that typed it and said to them, go die. And I don't want you to sit there and say, oh, it's not my fault they went and killed themselves. Bitch, yes, it fucking is. You are the one that said, go die, you worthless piece of shit, or whatever it is you typed, and said, go die in that message. That is your fault. And it's your fault that you said that to them. And it'd probably be your fault that they killed themselves. Because if you didn't, they would probably still be alive. Okay? You know, I used to be one of those people. I would be so insecure because of what I have gone through in my life. And I even made a video about it and it's called My Story. And I expressed myself, and I told everything, well, almost everything, that I have gone through in my life, and I felt so much better. I had people come to me. I had people add me on Facebook, and they would talk to me. They would be so nice and considerate because they knew what I went through, and a lot of them have been in the same situation. And we're now about 3 or 4 of them. I've met them because they have watched my story, and we are best friends now, and I can tell them anything, and they can tell me anything, and I have actually saved them, a lot of them, from committing suicide, and I've actually even got them to stop cutting. And then people like you come along saying, go die, and they come to me, and that just pisses me off, because if you didn't tell them to go die, or send them any hate mail, because you don't even know them, that really doesn't help their life. It really does not. You may be the most perfect person on earth. You may think in your mind, I am the most perfect person in the world. I can do whatever the fuck I want. I don't care what the fuck happens. I am just going to type anonymous and go say, oh, hey, go die. I don't like you and I don't even know you. But go die. I hope you die tonight. Just fuck you. Fuck you. Okay? My girlfriend, my ex-girlfriend, we were in a long-distance relationship. I lived in Florida, she lived in Texas, and it would piss me off so bad. So bad. Because people would come to her, and it could be people that she knows, or people that she didn't know. And they would say stuff like that, and it would make me so mad. Because here I have the most beautifulest person in the world that and still am in love with, and they would say something like that to her. Why would you say that to someone like that? Why would you say that to anyone? Why? It, you do not have a mind, and even if you do, you do not use it because you are stupid, or you really have a mental disability. And if you do, then I strongly encourage you to go see some fucking help so you don't do that anymore, so you do not make people go and commit suicide because of what you said. Okay? That's all I really have to say about it. So, and if you are one of those people, my hair is so fucked up right now, it's pissing me off. But if you are one of those people, please stop. Because I have actually lost one of my friends due to what you have done. And you may not have done it, but if you keep continuing to do it, I promise you, you will one day. I didn't believe it until it happened. And I felt like it was my fault. So I'm strongly asking you to please stop. You cannot take back what you have said. You can say you're sorry, and you can beg for forgiveness all you want, but you cannot take back what you have said. But you can control what you do say. And if you control what you say to someone, you might just save them. And if you talk to them, and you make them feel like they are worth something, I promise you, you will make them feel like the happiest person on earth. And if you are one of those people who feel like you are so alone and you feel so misunderstood, please come to me or find someone you can talk to. You can add me on Facebook. Go ahead. My link to my Facebook is on my YouTube page. Please. And I know this is a really long video, but I am just... It really bothers me. It really does. And please don't be afraid to talk to me. Or anyone for that matter. Just talk to someone about it. I promise you will feel so much better because I did. When I made that video, when I made that video, I felt so much better. I was so insecure. I felt like I was so misunderstood. But then I made that video, and people added me. I started talking to them, and I realized I wasn't alone. And I felt pretty good about myself. Because not only did I prevent myself from committing suicide even, I prevented myself from stop cutting because of them. And I love you guys for that. I really do. And that's all I really have to say about it. And I'm not going to sit here and say, oh, go die, you worthless piece of shit who say that to people. No, I'm not going to tell you to go die. Okay? I just want you to stop and think about what you might be doing to that person and that they might actually commit suicide because of what you have said to them. I really please want you to stop and think about that. And that's all I have to say. That's all